We're back on the Lotto career mode and now it's time for episode number 6. If you haven't seen the previous episode, be sure to check it out. We had Tirreno Adriatico and Paris-Nice, very good racing against the best. And if you want to support the series, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But today's focus is going to be classics. We've got 4 back-to-back classics to start off the episode, few coupled ones in Belgium and northern France. And then we're going to have the first monument of the season, the Milano Sanremo. While the Bergmos will be focusing on trying to achieve the best result possible with ARNAUD in Milano Sanremo, we're also going to have very strong squads to challenge for the win in the classics. But before that, we have a decision to make. Giro d'Italia is in less than 2 months. And our current squad, the best sprinter we have is the newly upgraded Stefan de Schoutner, our youngster sprinter with 76. And our best climber is just Sepulveda and Thompson with 73 mountain. But we have the chance to bring ARNAUD, the Belgian champion, to the Giro. Sprint opportunities in Giro d'Italia are limited with stages 4, 5 and 6 suiting for ARNAUD, but the next opportunity comes in 12 and then 18 and then 21. Bringing Deli to the Tour will certainly mean his preparation to the Tour de France will be hampered, but we improve our chances of winning a stage in Giro d'Italia massively. So, what do you guys think? I've left a poll down below whether to bring Deli to the Giro or not. I'm waiting for your responses. Now though, the first classic is Nokere Koerse. ARNAUD in form is going to ride this race. Apparently we're not a favorite in the favorites list, but our aim is to try to win this classic. Now with 40 kilometers to go, the first attacks are underway and it's by the favorites. Van Hestel, Abrahamsen, Van Dijke all attacking right now. We haven't neutralized the first moves, but more attacks are on the way. We have to be careful because we only have 2 domestiques left with 37 kilometers to go. It's just being constant attacking right now. Deli is trying to recover energy. Josh Giddings on a +3 today, also feeling good. Now 40 rider group and now Jasper Stuyven is attacking once again. Let's take the wheel of Josh Giddings. He has energy and let's go 85 right now. Come to the front. Josh Giddings, use your energy gel. 14 kilometers to go. And now we come to Doorn, the cobble sector, and Giddings is trying to lead ARNAUD towards the front. Stuyven and Christoph have a gap, but it's not too big right now. Okay, here we go, more attacks. Jonas Ruch is trying to attack. He can't follow. Now there is a gap of Jasper Stuyven, who is soloing alone right now. Joshua Giddings come to the front with ARNAUD at his back. There's still 26 riders here. I don't want to chase them away myself. 10 kilometers to go. Stuyven slipped to the front and now we have a G2 syndrome here. No one is pacing that well and now the gap of Jasper Stuyven is over 40 seconds. I think we're losing this race right now. Yeah, people are looking at each other. Joshua Giddings is our only domestique right now. ARNAUD is also here, but with 5 kilometers to go, the gap is now over a minute. Jasper Stuyven is going to win this race. Here in the wheel of Abrahamsen with 3 kilometers to go. Lawrence Pitty also in his wheel. To be honest, Deli didn't look so strong to make a solo attack to bridge. Now goes Abrahamsen. We are on the wheel with Deli. 1.3 kilometers to go. The final climb is here. We have a little bit of red bar to sprint for second place. Can we beat Lawrence Pitty? No. Jasper Stuyven is going to win by a minute. Very strong showing by him and his team. Pitty gets second. Deli has to settle for third. That wasn't a great start to the episode. Our teammates were worn out way too easily and Jasper Stuyven's move, we missed it, and then it was a G2 syndrome of the group of 25 people. I mean, I'm looking at the riders. All of the riders in the group were basically dead, so no one could actually pace there. And in the end, it's third place. Next up, the Mini Paris-Roubaix GP Denain. Alex Sejard is our main rider, 75 cobbles and in shape. And the competition is also quite similar, 75, 74 cobbles all round. But we have to keep our options clear. We can't just go with a single rider because I expect more attacks, just like the last race. I'm going to prioritize the riders that have a sprint. So Cedric Bollens has 74 sprints, so he's going to be also co-leader with Alex Sejard and Josh Giddings. For Rob Orens, for example, he's going to be a domestique for today because he's got 66 sprint. Here we go, entering the final bit of cobbles. We have attacks. Van Turini and Sam Gay's attacks, but their cobble stat isn't so high, so we're trying to follow it right now. Seneschal and Rousseau now on the move. Clément Rousseau, one to keep an eye on right now. Toon Arts is done. It's back to Cedric Bollens for the pacing duties of Alex Sejard. Meanwhile, Josh Giddings is comfortably sitting at the back, but now we are in the 5-star sector. Cedric Bolenz is in the wheels right now. We have more attacks on the way. How are people attacking at this pace? I'm not sure. But Bolenz is taking Sajert comfortably. There we go. Plancart now making a move. Lukas Kubiš is attacking. We have to follow that with Alex Sajart. Josh Giddings, you also have to come to the front. Is there anyone attacking? No. Let's try to make a move ourselves in this cobble sector. Alex Sajart is attacking. Josh Giddings is following the moves right now. Sajart's attack is not going to be successful. Oh, everyone following once again. Now goes Lukas Kubiš on the move. We have to follow that. Alex Sajart go 99. Come on. Come on. And now Josh Giddings attack. Josh Giddings attack. Josh Giddings will try to bridge towards the front here to Kubiš. Ah, come on. Why are you guys not pacing? Okay, Kubiš is back to the front. But the 15 riders group behind is going to catch us. This is why I'm reluctant to attack the moves. And now goes another attack. This time with Josh Giddings. We're late to react. And what is happening? Oh my god. There's literally no cooperation between anyone right now. 6 kilometers to go. We're trying to recover some energy. I think there's going to be a sprint train by Ager Dozer. Now goes Alexander Delettre. We try to follow with Sajert, but that's not going to be possible with 5 kilometers to go. We are in the wheel of Lukas Kubiš with 4 kilometers to go. Cofidis trying to close the gap. We are here with Josh Giddings. And now Gotthard attacks. We will try to follow that to bridge to the sprinters going 86 right now. Energy gel on Josh Giddings. Let's follow the wheel of Renard. Renard has a lead out. Aymed Dehed is doing a good lead out for Alexis Renard. We have around 70% yellow right now. Alexis Renard is going to launch a sprint. Josh Giddings will try to launch from his wheel, but it's not going to be enough. It is going to be a win of Alexis Renard ahead of Lukas Kubiš. We're going to get 4th place with Josh Giddings. Honestly, these races are a challenge. Attacks after attacks by all the teams. They're looking at each other, then attacking one more time. And with teams like FTG, Ager Dozer having multiple riders to attack, it's very difficult to control. Our 21-year-old youngster Joshua Giddings getting 4th place is a good result. His career best. And hopefully his cobbles and sprint does improve so he can be an integral part of the team. Now it's time to a race we should be able to control. Bredene Kokseide Classic, no wind forecasted. So it should be a mass sprint. We have Stefan de Schoutener taking leadership for the first time for the team 76 sprint. However, I have checked the start list and there's not even strong sprinters here. I mean, Edward Teuns is here, Robbe Gijs, we got Marijn van den Berg and Hugo Hofstetter. We can definitely beat these guys. So Stefan de Schoutener will be providing him with a full-on sprint train to try to deliver that stage victory, the classic victory, the first of the episode, hopefully. Now a couple of corners also present, but now Brent van Moor with 4 kilometers to go is going 99 right now as we have a crash behind. Now it's time for Cedric Bolenz to take charge. Bolenz going 99 as well with 3 kilometers to go. Still going 99. It's a very good lead out by Bolenz. Now we're losing position slightly. Lionel Tamino is going to go 99 with 2 kilometers to go, and he's going to sprint as well as we have this final corner. 1.3, 1.2. It's a great lead out by Tamino, and Stefan de Schoutener is going to sprint from the left. Can he beat Hugo Hofstetter? Come on, Stefan. Come on, Stefan. No, it's going to get second. We can't beat Hugo Hofstetter. We could have launched a tad bit earlier, but it's a very close finish in the end. Second place for de Schoutener. That was a great sprint train, but unfortunately just few centimeters short of victory. Hofstetter wins ahead of de Schoutener. But time for the first monument of the season, the Milano Sanremo. Tadej Pogacar is here alongside Mathieu van der Poel and Mats Pedersen. We do have a full squad. For our squad, Jenno Bergmoos is here, but without a fitness peak. And Arnaud Dely in a fitness peak will try to hang on to the best and hope for a sprint in the end. Will Pogacar destroy the climbs? We have to find out, but Milano Sanremo in PCM, there's always opportunities, so we'll try to be there in the end. Race days are not smiling for our team, so it's time to go to the breakaway. Logan Curry for some exposure of the team. Moschetti's up ahead, let's try to catch him and be part of today's breakaway. But UAE have gone all guns blazing for this one. Morgado, Narvaez, Ayuso all present to support Tadej Pogacar. Will they go 100% in the last 50 kilometers just like they do in real life? Well, I hope so. It will be an exciting race to play. I just wish it's a different Milano Sanremo gameplay than the ones we had in the previous PCMs. Couple melee is soon, and UAE have 4 riders in the front. They're not going too fast right now, but still, they're controlling the tempo with 58 kilometers to go. Logan Curry's breakaway is over in the second couple. Ayuso is the first man working right now for UAE. Closing on to the top of Cipressa. UAE's tempo is high, but not as high to drop people right now. We are able to survive the Cipressa, no problem. Yes, it will be Poggio next, and we have no issues keeping up with the pace. And teams are making sprint trains. Guys, this is not a flat finish. We have Poggio di Sanremo coming in 6 kilometers. So we have to be part of the battle. Olaf Koy's train is here. We've got Girmay train also here. ARNAUD will be trying to follow attacks. So is Jenno Bergmo's. Here we go. We're entering Poggio di Sanremo. UAE train in the middle right now. ARNAUD and Jenno Bergmo's well positioned. Are we going to see any attacks from anyone here? Pogacar, are you going to try? Pogacar is kind of blocked in the middle. We are controlling the pace right now. Oh, here's the attack. Here's the attack of Tadej Pogacar. Jenno Bergmo's go 99 as well. Try to keep to the pace of Pogacar. Deli tries to follow. So does Jenno Bergmo's. Oh, we cannot follow him. We cannot follow him. Deli is in the wheel though. Deli is in the wheel. So is Bergmo's. Krops is also trying to follow the attack of Tadej Pogacar. Can we follow him? Deli going 99 right now with Bergmo's. Oh no, Deli's energy is done. Bergmo's have to go 99. Can we follow these guys? No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on. In the downhill, Deli. Get the wheel of Bergmo's in the downhill. Bergmo's go 99. We can still win this. We are in the group of 7 right now. Hirschi, Pedersen, Ghana is here. So Mats Pedersen is our competition for the sprint. And the gap is 20 seconds. Mathieu van der Poel also very close. But Bergmo's is going to go 99 and provide a lead out for us. 2.6 to go, 2.5 to go. Bergmo's can launch the lead out right now. ARNAUD is in the wheel. It's going to be too early. It's going to be too early. Let's wait, let's wait, let's wait. 1 kilometer to go. Let's sprint with ARNAUD for Milano Sanremo glory. Mats Pedersen towards our left. It's going to be Ghana towards our right. Deli has gone too early. It's going to be a win for Mats Pedersen. We're going to come 4th place. No love for Belgians in Milano Sanremo. 4th place is the best place Belgian, and it is the Belgian champion, ARNAUD. We were able to follow the Tadej Pogacar attack, and that put a great spice to the race. But that was a disappointing sprint. Mats Pedersen, 77 sprint. ARNAUD we had 78. We're not able to beat Tadej Pogacar as well. But our secondaries, for example, 72 stamina, definitely had an effect against Mats Pedersen's 83, Ghana's 79, and Pogacar's 85 stamina. So 4th place in Milano Sanremo. Because its PCM is disappointing, but still a great result for the team. Guys, quick reminder, if you're enjoying the episode so far, be sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already to not miss new episodes. Massively appreciated as we're closing on 2,000 subscribers for the channel. But anyway, now in our calendar we have a busy period. We have Volta Ciclista Catalunya, Settimana Coppia Bartali, and then World Tour classics such as De Pan, E3 and Gent-Wevelgem. For the stage races, I'll briefly show you guys what happened during the race. Obviously, we don't have a climber heavy squad, so we're not the favorites in each of the race. For Volta Ciclista Catalunya, Eduardo Sepulveda will be our main man, with Ruben Thompson and Lars Krabs try to join the breakaway. But generally, we don't have a sprinter either, so our expectations for this race are not too high. Voiceover Emre here. In the first stage, we went to the breakaway with 2 riders, going for the intermediate sprints, beating Chimolai and the first one. And then the KOM sprints, Lars Krabs and Toonarts. Toonarts tried to help Krabs to get the most points possible, but in the first one we were beaten by Vergalito. In the second one, again from the wheel of Toonarts, we tried to sprint, but a lot of corners in the end. We again got 2nd place here, which meant the jersey wasn't in our shoulders after stage 1. As for the sprint finish, Laurens van den Weinkele had a good position and went for it in the end. Olaf Koy, the main favorite, just beating Brandon McNulty in a finish. Quite a hilly stage, but Koy got the victory. We got 6th with Laurens van den Weinkele. Second stage, a more flat stage. We tried to join the breakaway once again. Krops getting the points. We joined with Baptiste Weestroffer, so just 2 Lotto riders in the breakaway. In the end, we got multiple points with Krops and got into the provisional lead of the KOM. Weestroffer was caught 23 kilometers to go, and once again, it was going to be a sprint finish. This time, Milan Frentin edging Olaf Koy there in the end. Good victory for the Belgian. But yes, we wore the KOM jersey with Lars Krabs, but could we defend it? La Molina stage is the next up. Jonas Vingegaard, the main favorite. Krabs not on a good day, tried to join the breakaway but failed, so we had to go with Sepulveda for the rest of the stage. But in the end, Sepulveda had nothing to attack the leaders as we had Rodriguez and Vingegaard in the front. In the end, Vingegaard taking convincing victory on La Molina. Our team best place finisher was Sepulveda with 46th, 15 minutes down on Jonas. The stage 4 was a medium mountain stage. Lars Krabs not feeling well in his fitness peak. However, Eduardo Sepulveda, better freshness for him, but no opportunities to attack during the stage, and we just couldn't follow the wheels in that medium mountain finish. Jonas Vingegaard once again taking victory. Stage 5, a flat stage ending in Amposta, a very sus finish as we had Liam Schlock attacking early on and he was alone basically. So Schlock was the lone rider in the breakaway and he was caught with 49 kilometers to go. We had a wind zone in the end, but it didn't impact too much. Laurens van den Weinkele tried to follow Marijn van den Berg's wheel, but Van den Berg out of position in the 1 kilometer to go mark basically stopped, which ruined our sprint. So in the end, it was Olav Koy once again in the points classification taking the victory. Van den Weinkele finished 16, so not a great result, but stage 6 was a medium mountain stage, but with Col de Pradel, a very hard climb in the middle. Again, no breakaway to join, so we tried to set our own pace just at the foot of Col de Pradel, and there went Sepulveda with a +2 on the day, trying to attack for the maximum points in the KOM. With Krabs not feeling well, Sepulveda is our man for the KOM. But Urko Berrade, a very good climber from Equipo Ken Pharma, was on our wheel. We were desperately trying to get that maximum point, 26 points up to offer on that final climb. Berrade in our wheel with Sepulveda. We run out of energy with 500 meters to go, and Urko Berrade was going to take the full points, and that meant KOM jersey was in danger. But Frank van den Broek also joined us. Eduardo Sepulveda tried to follow the high pace of Berrade and Frank van den Broek. We tried to go for the KOM sprint. We got blocked there and our red energy kind of finished with 300 meters to go. Once again, losing the points to Berrade and Frank van den Broek. And unfortunately, Sepulveda's journey ended with 3 kilometers to go. He tried to put on a show to the TV by following the first favorites move, but in the end that was not going to be enough as we fall back in the last 2 kilometers. So not getting the KOM jersey, not getting anywhere close to the stage win. It was Vingegaard who triples up in this race. Sepulveda finished 27th in the end, and in the GC Jonas Vingegaard led by a minute. No action to show on the Montjuic stage. Jonas Vingegaard, comfortable winner of Volta Ciclista Catalunya. Sepulveda's efforts for the KOM only enough for 5th place with 32 points. As for Coppia Bartali, there's a team time trial, quite a lot of hilly fun stages to be honest, ending in San Marino, the 5th stage. But our team is not so strong. We got Logan Curry and Rob Orens, 2 time trialists, and Elia Viviani has a chance of victory in stage 1. First stage was indeed a sprint. Jarne van der Paar going 99 right now, going to launch early because of some corners here, and Josh Giddings and Viviani were in perfect position with 1.5 to go. Giddings launches with Viviani in the wheel, 800 meters to go. Viviani is going to launch from his wheel, and with the corners it's going to be a very epic 1-2 for the team. Giddings and Viviani. Viviani takes the stage in Italy. What a victory. He also wears the GC jersey. What a victory for our 35-year-old Italian. Stage 2, the team time trial, 13.5 kilometers. We were the 4th favorite according to the game as we had 2 time trialists in the squad. So our tactic was to start off with the low time trialists to make an early effort, and then the better time trialists finished it off, but it was a disaster. As Curry and Orens came to the front, the riders started dropping like flies. Giddings and Viviani dropping, which meant we only had 3 riders in the end, everyone coming one by one, and we finished 9th in the end, 47 seconds down on UAE. Not a great result. Stage 3 then, a punchy finish and a lot of good punchers in the stage. We don't have to squad to fight for the stage win, so it was time to join the breakaway once again. We waited the right time with Jonas Gregor and attacked with 1 kilometer to go in that first cat climb, and Gregor tried to chase, I think it was Kovilli in front, but we got blocked by that blue motorbike so badly there, squeezing us to the left hand side. which meant that we weren't going to get the full points though. Still 10 points in the first one and more points in the second categorized climb later on as well. And with 25 kilometers to go, Gregard tried to sprint with Kovilli and beat Kovilli on the line for the final KOM gate, and we got the max points there. So we had 26 points of Kovilli against 22 of Gregard. But the breakaway was over for Gregard and it was time for an uphill sprint. Giddings tried to lead us with Logan Curry and Orenz, but we didn't have the best place in the peloton trying to move up. We don't really have much energy. Meanwhile, Tobias Foss attacked to the front and take the stage for Ineos. Logan Curry though finished to a very respectable top 5 here. Great result for our Kiwi. Fourth stage though, a very fun stage, a very difficult stage with Monte Carpegna in the middle. I mean, the game says hilly, but definitely it's a very high mountain stage. So we tried to join the breakaway with Jonas Gregard, once again waiting for that first initial phase to be complete. Once again getting blocked by that blue motorbike. But as we climb Monte Carpegna, we had 2 EF riders with us. Very steep gradients in Carpegna. McKellar and Rafferty. Rafferty a better climb, the Irish champion in game. However, surprisingly, Rafferty was the first one to crack, so we were alone with Alistair McKellar for the full points in the horde category. We tried to sprint from the left-hand side in the final meters, and we were the first over the top. And maximum points for Gregard meant that we were now in the lead of the KOM jersey. McKellar once again trying at the first category climb. This time we sprint from the left with 500 meters to go. Now just 300 meters to go. Alistair McKellar replies back, and this time he got the full points. Once again, another KOM climb, the breakaway with McKellar. We've worked so hard to get to this point. Just 39 seconds remaining with the peloton. We tried to follow McKellar for the final set of points and sprint out of his wheel. Once again, a great sprint for Gregard, a very nice breakaway, and we got a lot of mountain points today. Provisionally 52 against McKellar's 28, but meanwhile behind, Curry was struggling to keep on to the front. And in the end, the stage was won by a Jay Wine in a bunch sprint of climbers. A very bizarre way to end. We were nowhere in that 45-man peloton. Logan Curry, unfortunately not there, but Gregard got the provisional KOM. As for stage 5, ending in San Marino, once again a very difficult stage. We tried to win the KOM classification. We have 24 points with around about 28 points remaining in the stage. So at the first KOM already, Jonas Gregard came to the front, Logan Curry helping him nicely here, and Gregard sprinted his way up, tried to catch Badilatti as well, but in the end it didn't matter. With that second place, we secured the KOM classification in Coppia Bartali. So stage was won by Jan Christen in the end. We didn't really do much towards the stage, and Tobias Foss won the GC, but we win the climbers classification. Jonas Gregard 72 points against McKellar's 28. A very dominant display in the breakaway, and our Danish climber gets a distinctive jersey in this race. So that was the recap of the stage races. Now we're back to classics. Our next classic is the Bruges de Panay, a sprinters classic, pure flat for 202 kilometers. So let's check the favorites. Okay. The best sprinters are not here, and Arnaud Dely is listed as one of the favorites. Stefan de Schoutener had a nice second place in Bredene Kokseide, and this time he's going to be the lead out for Arnaud Dely. But I'm not celebrating just yet, because Madis Mikkels, he's beaten us twice already this season, so we have to get revenge on the Estonian. The race has started and we're exiting the beautiful Bruges, and unfortunately Arnaud Dely has a -2 today, which means 77 sprint, 79 acceleration, but his secondaries have minus stats. Meanwhile, Stefan de Schoutener on a fitness peak has a +1, which means he has 78 sprint. That is more than Dely's sprint, but Dely's acceleration is still 5 points higher than Stefan. Since we have all the tools for a good sprint train today, we will try to go for both of them and see what happens in the last kilometer. Here we go with 7.6 kilometers to go. Jasper de Buist taking the lead in the turns right now. It is the Sprinters Classics for a reason. Not much has happened throughout the day. We've just caught the breakaway, and now Brent van Moor is leading us right now in the peloton. 5.5 to go. We have gone a little bit too early, and you can see from our red energy as well. Now going 99, Brent van Moor, as we lose some positions with 4 kilometers to go. It's not the end of the world, but we need to be placed better with both of our sprinters. Now Milan Menton opting for the left side of the road with 3 kilometers to go. Now tries to come from the middle. Deli is very much boxed in with 2 kilometers to go. Menton's going to sprint because then Tamino is going to sprint. Oh, we got blocked by Mikkel Bjerg there. 1.4 to go. Tamino sprints. Now we're going to sprint both with Deli and Schoutener. Deli in the middle, the Schoutener in the right. We're going to time it to perfection and we're going to get 1 and 2 with Arnaud Deli and Stefan de Schoutener. What a victory. Our Belgian champion Arnaud Deli raises his arms in the Panay. Okay, it wasn't the hardest competition in the world. Edward Turns, Simon de Haers, Danny van Poppel. But I'm super happy that we've timed that sprint to perfection, getting a 1-2 with our informed sprinters. And Mikkel's, my friend, no luck for you after your 2 victories in Kuurne and Samen. The spotlight is on us today. But things about to get serious now with E3 Saxo Classic, basically the mini Flanders. And we have the star-studded lineup that we've been waiting for. Matty van der Poel, Mats Pedersen, Wout van Aert all present in this race. As for our team, Big Race Jenno is back alongside Arnaud Deli, who will be waiting for a sprint opportunity at the end of the race. So we'll be trying to follow the early move with Jasper de Buist. Obviously, trying to join the breakaway in this race is a challenge itself. We're trying once more with Jasper de Buist now that there's only 4 riders in front. Unfortunately, we found ourselves in a Chaspatat with Jens Reinders, the beast from Wagner Bazin. In the end, we have made the breakaway, but our energy is absolutely shocking. Jasper de Buist will try to survive at the back of this group for so long. Yeah, I'm literally not taking a single pull right now, going 63 relay and going to the team car very often. Oh, there was a crash behind. That's Tim Wellens down. Tim Wellens is down in a crash. He's back up, but with 53 kilometers to go, we have the most decisive climbs to come. Paterberg in 9 kilometers. We are positioned well in front. Now, Jasper Philipsen is the surprise move from Alpecin. Arnaud Deli and Belens is in front right now. Bergmo's a little bit behind. Our move is going to come by a surprise one as well. Arjen Leijvens trying to bridge to Jasper Philipsen here. We have got Jacobs and Mohoric on our wheel. Now Visma to the front. Super strong attack by Jasper Philipsen. He has bridged to the breakaway. Unfortunately, Jasper de Buist dropped from it. But he has 1 minute to the peloton. Now more moves. Mick van Dijk trying to attack. Leijvens is following him. And we are catching the Philipsen group. There we go. Philipsen trying an attack once again. We are in the wheel of Walscheid trying to follow Philipsen's move. Jenno Bergmo's in the peloton trying to get Arnaud Deli to perfect position. Arjen Leijvens is going to be caught though, it seems. Oh my god, more attacks on the way, no cooperation once again. Pedersen is in front right now. Arnaud Deli though is with 3 teammates in the peloton. I think our only hope is to try to survive this with Deli and hope for a sprint. Yeah, as soon as things settle, more attacks on the way. Van Aert now on the move with Pedersen, Philipsen also here. Now this group kind of looks dead, so Brent van Moor comes to the front to try to neutralize that 10-man move. I mean, if we try to even follow that move, no one could follow us from this team, so we have to use our domestiques. EF also wants to bridge the gap, but they don't have the energy, so indeed we're going to be sprinting for around about 7th or 8th place here. Meanwhile, in the front, Mats Pedersen have launched another attack going for the victory. In the end, it's a 3-way battle, but Mats Pedersen is going to win ahead of Wout van Aert. Meanwhile, Arnaud Deli is going to sprint against Madis Mikkels, who is going to win the bunch sprint to take 9th place. Deli gets 11th. I mean, it's disappointing that we couldn't make that front group of 9 because Arnaud Deli, I mean, okay, he doesn't have the best secondaries with 75 hills, 75 cobbles. Compare it to Dries van Hestel, for example, or Lukas Kubic even. I mean, surely we're better than these guys. Lewis Askey as well made the front cut. John Degenkolb in 2025. Come on, guys. And Deli and Noor Bergmo's couldn't even make the cut. The race days didn't help us, but 11th place is very disappointing in E3. But we're gonna end the episode with a big race. Gent-Wevelgem in Flanders Fields. No Thunderpool in the start list it seems, with Mats Pedersen, Wout van Aert are the big two favorites. Our team not really in the fitness peak, they're already over, but ARNAUD and Jenno Bergmoos leads the squad. But unfortunately, we don't have the plus days. ARNAUD and Bergmoos both on a 0 day, so we have to play the survival once again, because the forecast is windy, so we need all the teammates to support Jenno and ARNAUD to protect them from the wind. And then maybe we can try something on the Camelberg, the final climb. So here we are on the open field. The wind is just 20 kph, so the effect is not going to be massive right now in the first part of the wind zone. But as we come to this section, the wind has now increased up to 38 kilometers per hour. And UAE and Visma are putting up a big pace. And riders behind are struggling right now. The peloton about to be broken into pieces. So with 120 kilometers to go, this pace is still going on right now. And we have 4 riders in the front with 53 kilometers to go. Is that Kubish trying an attack? Surely not. 170 kilometers and on the flat. But for sure, this race has opened up very early due to the wind. There we go. First attack is by Frederick Frison from Q36.5. They're not the favorites, so they are trying something out with 100 kilometers to go. And now Quickstep sends Dries van den Hestel up the road. Lukas Kubish counters, Kielich counters. Peloton, now 99 riders. Brent van Moor is back and not reacting to these moves. This is crazy. With 64 kilometers to go, just 31 riders fighting for the victory. Those 4 attackers are not yet caught by the peloton, but are about to be. Luc Lamperti in the front, chasing his own rider. That's interesting strategy. Oh my god, crash by Pedersen, crash by Pedersen. Pedersen is down, Wout van Aert also down. Pedersen is gonna abandon. No, Mats Pedersen has abandoned. And yes, Van Aert and Van Dijk also fell. They're trying to come back to the front. And UAE has increased the pace. Tim Wellens, as we come to the Banneberg, has increased the pace. We have to go 88, 89 to try to stick with this group. There we go. We're at the final Camelberg here. Oh, ARNAUD blocked by his own teammate right now. We passed the Camelberg. We passed the statue. Deli and Bergmoos have survived all the climbs now. Just 30 kilometers to go. Now time for attacks in the peloton. And there we go. The first attack come from UNOX with a group. Pedro and Van Aert there. More attacks also on the way. We're now going to neutralize this move. And there's a group of 15 here. But I think I need to follow this move. ARNAUD and Jenno Bergmoos will try to bridge now. Okay, we have bridged. But there's going to be more attacks soon. There goes Lukas Kubish. We're going to follow that with Jenno Bergmoos. ARNAUD is going to stay here. Oh no. And Jenno Bergmoos have no energy left after trying to follow that attack. ARNAUD also not looking good. There we go. For the last 22 kilometers, we're not going to follow any attacks. We try to stay in the wheels. Let's see where that leads us. It's going to be once again a disappointing result for the team because the Belgian champion has nothing left in the legs. There we go. With 4 kilometers to go, we basically have nothing. That's the confirmation. Lukas Kubish launches a move with 2.5 kilometers to go. What a victory this could be for the Unibet Titema team. And the group 2 are looking at each other. Van Aert looking at Fedro. Kubish is away. Lukas Kubish is going to win the Gent-Wevelgem. Man, that could have been us. What a ride by Lukas Kubish. And Søren Warenskjold sprints to second place ahead of Tobias Lund Andresen. What a podium we have. That is a great victory by Lukas Kubish. Titema Unibet Rockets in the top step of the podium with their Slovak champion. 21st place in Gent-Wevelgem after a poor E3 as well. Things not looking good for our team. Well, what an episode that was. We had 2 victories, ARNAUD and Elia Viviani providing us in the sprinting department. Our team still at the top of the team rankings as of 1st of April. We have finally completed the month of March, and in the next episode we head to April where we have classics on the horizon once again. Ronde van Vlaanderen and Paris-Roubaix, the 2 big races that we will race in the next episode. So to not miss out on that one, be sure to subscribe and have notification bells on. Also, if you've enjoyed this episode, be sure to drop down a like. It's been me, Emery99. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope to see you guys in the next one. But for now, goodbye.